welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. If you're new here, welcome. And today's video is going to be another DIY video because there's so much fun to do and make. So today, and by the way, it's raining really hard, if you can hear that. I'm sorry, I'm next to a window. So anyways, today I'm going to be making scrunchies. So I'm going to show you how to make some DIY scrunchies. Super easy, and you don't even need a sewing machine. It just makes it a lot easier. If you don't have a sewing machine, you will need a needle and thread, or hot glue gun, or like liquid thread. They sell it like craft stores. I'm going to be using a sewing machine, but I will explain how to do other methods. So, also, you will need fabric. I have a bunch of extra fabric and some scrap fabrics here, and hair ties. I got this pack at the dollar store for $1. Comes with 7 hair ties. Or you can use like elastic, but I just think it's a lot easier just to use a hair tie. So alrighty, I'm just going to jump right in and show you how to make some scrunchies. So I'm going to be taking some fabric, and I'm just going to start by cutting it, and I'm going to cut it into a rectangle shape. And I kind of just eyeball it to how I want. The bigger you make it, like wider and longer you make it, the bigger your scrunchie will be. You will see, because I'm going to be doing multiple different sizes. And you can also use any fabric you have, or you can use an old t-shirt if you like the fabric on the t-shirt but you don't wear it. Just anything. I'm just taking fabric that I already have laying around the house and just cutting different sizes out of that, just so you can kind of see what sizes make what kind of scrunchie. And this is the first one I made. It is out of the pink satin. It is super cute. I love how it came out. I love the little satin material. So now I'm going to make one out of the gold. This one's going to be smaller, and I'm just going to be taking a hair tie. You can also use elastic, but a hair tie is just easier. And I'm just going to take it, and I have it right side up, because then you're going to sew it with it being inside out. And I'm just going to fold it over to where the edges line up. Don't worry about folding over all of it, because it's hard, because you're going to be sewing like in a circle. So I'm just going to start sewing down the edge of that and doing my back stitch, of course. And now I sew down there, down the line, down there. And now I'm just going to be pulling over the fabric and sewing again. And so there's just a little bit of fabric pulled over, so you're just going to sew until you get to the end of it and then pull over more. And this is the best method for me, because it is hard to sew in a circle, so I just wrap a little bit around at a time and just sew, and then wrap some more and then sew. And I'll show you another one of these, me doing another one, just so you can kind of see it again if this was a little bit confusing. But it's hard to wrap all the fabric around the hair tie at once. That's why I wrap it a little bit, sew, and then just pull it over more, and then the fabric is gonna be completely inside out. And just when you get to the end, don't sew all the way across. You want to just sew to the end of that piece and leave a space, a little gap, and then of course back stitching again at the beginning and the end of each side. And that is what it looks like. And see how there's a little gap? You want that because you want to be able to flip it back right side out. So I'm just pushing the fabric through. It's really easy. With the smaller ones it takes a little bit longer, but it's just super easy. Just, you know, sticking my finger in there, pulling, and just kind of twisting it all until it's right side out again. And you can use a safety pin, I'm sure, but I just do it with my hands, just like that. The bigger scrunchies, it is way easier, but this is still not too hard. So now I have it all right side out again, and I'm going to sew down the little flap. So I'm just going to tuck one side into the other and just sew right down it to close it up. And that is the finished scrunchie, and I did cut the little thread off on the end that's hanging off, but yep, it's super cute, and I Really love how it came out. I really love the satin fabric, and I actually want to try the crushed velvet because I think that would be super cute as well. So I'm going to go into another one just to show you again how I did it. So just taking your fabric and the scrunchie, going to pull it through, lay it down right side up, pull it through, and just sew down the edge. And I'm going to move the camera angle in just a second just so I can try to show it a little better, just in case anyone is a little confused. And this one is one of the bigger pieces of fabric I cut, so this will make a bigger scrunchie, and you'll see when I'm flipping it right side out at the end, it's so much easier. So I'm just sewing down the edge, pulling more fabric, and sewing again. And I'm just going to repeat the process until I'm at the very end of the fabric. Now I'm just flipping it right side out, and it's super easy when the scrunchie is really big. And then just sewing the edge again, and that is it. Now I'm going to show you the no-sew method. So if you do not have a sewing machine, or you don't feel like hand sewing because that would take forever, and you have a hot glue gun, you're going to do the same exact thing as the sewing method. So you're just going to take your hair tie, wrap the fabric through it, but instead of sewing, you're just going to hot glue. Pretty self-explanatory. So you're just gonna put it down against the glue and kind of try to press it there, but be careful because the glue will, you know, go through the fabric and burn you. But doing the same thing, you're just gonna glue, pull fabric over, and glue. So the same exact process as the sewing, but you're using glue instead of sewing. And now I'm just going to flip it right side out, just like I did before. And then the little end pieces are going to be the same exact way. Just tuck one inside the other just so it looks cleaner. And then you're going to hot glue it down. And that is the no-sew method for a scrunchie. And it looks super cute. Just going to make another one real quick out of this cute little cherry fabric. I just love this fabric. I think it's so cute. And that is it. And I made another little spider one. And this is what it looks like in my hair. So they are super cute. So that is it for today's video. I hope you found it entertaining or helpful. And if you make your own scrunchies, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know which one is your favorite. I think the pink satin and the little spiders are my favorite. But I have a bunch of scrunchies now, so it doesn't take long at all. They're super easy. So I have this little cherry one, the rainbow, like sparkly one, the gold satin. I want to make a bigger one in this. I just wanted to show you guys varying sizes depending on how you cut your fabric. The pink satin, spiders, and then the splatter. So comment down below which one is your favorite. And if you make some, feel free to tag me on Instagram or Twitter. My handles will be down below. I'd love to see the scrunchies you create. I'm putting all these on my arm. So thank you guys so much for watching. That is it. Thank you.